2 drivers left out of the 18. Pride. There's our championship leader. Where is our championship leader at? He is nowhere. Oh no. Come on. Who's that who just joined? Schmidt. Still got 2 minutes to go. Almost have a full grid. We're just missing Dougie Falcons. Dougie Falcons, our championship leader at the moment in the Formula 2 championship. Currently he is absent. Seems that some of the drivers are eager to get going, readying up. I believe the last driver's just joined. Okay. Who the hell is this guy? As we seem to be getting going now. So this is a bit of a development at the moment. It seems... Oh, there we go. Host has stopped the session. I was going to say. Who the hell is this guy? People really desperately want to get going. It is about time to start the race. And it seems we have got a wildcard entry. Harass? I'm going to gamble, and that's how you pronounce it? Harass? Harass? Harass. I think that's about right. Anyway, it seems that we're underway here in Italy for round 7 of the Formula 2 Championship, the Formula 2 DRS Championship. We arrive, we arrive here in Italy, Formula 1's Temple of Speed, Autodromo Nazionale Monza. 5.8 kilometers and 11 of the most historic corners in the in the world of Formula 1. Legendary corners such as Curva Grande, the Lesmos, and of course the infamous Parabolica, the final corner. Caught many a driver out. As we go on to one-shot qualifying, see if we can't pick on a driver to take us on a lap around this place. Who shall we pick on? Yes, Formula 1's Temple of Speed, the home of Ferrari and Tifosi. One of those legendary circuits on the calendar, right alongside Spa. We might go with Schmidt on this one. Long straight, one of the longest runs into turn 1, hard on the brakes, into turn 1. Use all the curve. Nice and easy on the throttle. Remember, there is no traction control that you can use in the Formula 2 Championship. Coming around Curva Grande, this will complete sector 1. The chicane, using all the curves, you can really abuse this chicane. Into the Lesmos. Oh, a tad of understeer there for Schmidt. Papa G has retired from the session. Ooh. Onto the back straight away. Into Ascari. This chicane in F1 2019, it's very easy to spin here, particularly exiting the chicane. Through here, turn 10, it's very easy to do. Schmidt uses all the track. Seems to be setting the fastest time at the moment. Who's the Magic from P2 currently? Into Parabolica. Increasing radius sweeper. Hard on the power on the way out. And full throttle towards the line. And it seems Schmidt will get pole. Not quite. Who's the Magic gets pole by 1.5 tenths of a second. A very nice time by Who's the Magic. A 1 minute 30.4 safety car retired from the session, disqualified from the session. So, this is the grid for Monza. Hooter will start on pole, Schmidt P2, Todstar P3, Salted P4, Very Lazy Tail P5, Dermy P6, Pure Gold P7, Aussie Rizzy Vic P8, Semi-Pro P9, False Equation P10, Renault P11, Phil P12, Reedy P13, Conehouse P14, Unit Renault P15, Alcatraz P16, Haraz P17, Corrupted P18, Safety Car P19, and Papa G P20. All three of the bottom drivers being disqualified in that session. It is an easy track to corner cut, but it's a bit like yesterday at Mexico. It's a track where you have to use every inch of the circuit in order to be competitive around here. If you don't, you start losing corner exit speed and you leave yourself vulnerable on the straights and into the big dive bombing areas of turn 1, turn 4, and maybe a Ascari if you're game enough to do so. As we go on to the feature race here at Monza, I'll just go through some of the championship details at the moment. Big development, our championship leader, Dougie Falcons, DRS's Martin Brundle, is on 174 points, is absent from this race, so he'll be scoring no points at all, absolutely none. Toddster is his closest rival on 137, almost 40 points behind. He'll be starting in P3 as, that's some drivers getting a little close to comfort there. So yes, Toddster is the closest driver at the moment to Dougie. Behind him is Aussie Rizzy Rick, who will be starting in P8 today, a bit further back in the grid than what he would like. Schmidt is fourth in the standings at the moment. He'll start P2 on the front row. And those are pretty much the only drivers in championship contention at the moment. They're all above 100 points. Everyone else is about 30 points behind. Corrupted in P5 in the championship. He's on 71. And he's at the moment with a battle with Salted on 70. Dermy, even though he's been absent for 3 weeks, he's on 51 points and in 7th place in the... Was that someone who spun? No, I must have been seeing things. But regardless, he's in a battle with Hooter Magic at the moment for P7 in the standings. Then comes Breno, then Safety Car rounds out the top 10 in the Formula 2 standings as Papa G. Oh! And Safety Car. I might have seen someone spin. So, this is your running order for the feature race. Hooter Magic will start P1, Schmidt P2, Toddster P3, Salted P4, Very Lazy Tail P5, Dermy P6, Pure Gold P7, Aussie Rizzy Rick P8, Semi-Pro P9. False Equation rounds out the point scoring positions in P10. Then Breno, Phil, Reedy, Conehouse, Unit Grino, Alcatraz, Harass making his debut here in DRS. A wildcard entry it seems. Corrupted in P18, Safety Car and Papa G on the grid after being disqualified from the formation lap in P19 and P20 respectively. If we can't get good off the grid. So a couple of drivers opting for the medium compound tyre, but the majority of the field will be starting on the softs. Be a lot better for the start, provides a lot more grip. So here we go. A Formula One's Temple of Speed. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go here in Monza. Everyone seems to be getting a relatively good start. A lot of smart tyres, mate. Look at that. Hooter Magic gets a brilliant start. He's in P1 at the moment. Toddster P2. Oh, contact between... Oh, that's a massive pile up there. Who's that? Papa G cutting the track there. Aussie Rizzy Rick spinning around. Semi-Pro already a 3-second time penalty. It's all kicked off here at turn 1. Hooter Magic is under attack through Curva Grande into turn 4. Toddster, he's up the inside. He'll get the job done. Not quite. Oh, but Hooter loses it. Toddster, get the outside into the first Lesmo. Schmidt P3, Salter P4, Breno P5, Demi P6. Harass has left the session. He must have had an incident. Unfortunately, we didn't catch that. No, it seems that he's just left the session. After making up so many places, he's in 9th. A nice little battle pack here at the moment. Let's see the biggest winners and losers out of that exchange. But Breno up 5 places after that first lap. Well done from him. Corrupted up 5 as well. Lazy Tail and Rizzy Rick 15 and 11 places down respectively. Unlucky for them. And Harass, after getting a brilliant start, for some reason he has retired from the session. Not sure why. We'll go back to the leaders. Toddster has pulled out a 1-second lead. Schmidt and Hooter Magic Having a battle into turn 1. Schmidt down the inside and he gets it done. Really Rick, a 5-second penalty there. Into curb the ground goes Todster. A very healthy lead after just one lap. Salted. He's trying to get down the inside of Hooter. The job done. Does. Hooter, a very poor start there. Down 3 places after that first lap. Pure Gold P5 at the moment. We've got a battle here. This is magnificent between these two. Kelly and Frenno. Doesn't quite have the top speed, does he? False equations, he's gaining on him just a little bit. For Ascari, as I said before, very easy to spin! Oh no! Oh no! Danny is spun! Oh, you'd be absolutely furious with that. Oh, commentator strikes again as Todster sets the fastest lap of the race at 1:32.8. Now with DRS enabled. Salted under attack from Hooter Magic. Demi has left the session. Oh dear. It's Hooter Magic and Salted. They're having a battle now. Salted in an ideal position on the medium tyre. He doesn't want to fight with Hooter Magic too much, otherwise he will lose too much time to the drivers ahead. Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea. Oh, did he miss the chicane there? He did. Salted. A 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Didn't need that, not now. He might just have to sit in behind Hooter Magic, just use the DRS. Battle here for 5th place drivers, Linus Stern, Pure Gold and Conehouse. Conehouse, after having a dreadful race in Mexico, looking to bounce back. Pure Gold goes down the inside into Ascari, gets the job done. All the drivers using as much curb as they can. Might ride on board. Pure Gold looking to try and get down the inside of Salted. But Salted might get the better. Oh! Oh, 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 oh! That is Boss Equations race done. Just losing it. Just losing the back end just a little bit. Oh my goodness me, it's all happening. It's only 4 laps into the race. Salted gets overtaken by Pure Gold. And he counter-attacks. Oh, and that's Conehouse running off the track there. Oh my goodness me, it's all happening at once. Absolutely brilliant. Unit Grinner, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Another easy thing to do around here. It's very hard to pick your moment to start braking to go into the pit lane. Oh, as Salted runs wide into the chicane. Oh, dearie me. Pure Gold gets it easy. He now has P4. Now Corrupted's in Salted sights. He might be regretting starting on the medium tyre. We've got a battle for 8th place. 7th place, sorry. Conehouse at the moment under attack and getting a 3-second time penalty. I might have a look at the warnings just on the beginning of the next lap, just to see how many warnings these drivers... Oh my goodness me, what was that? Please tell me you saw that at Ascari. One of the cars just darted right. I'm not sure what happened there, but Breno's left the session. It just darted right at the exit of Ascari. My goodness me. That was very scary. Laser tag. 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Seem to have a battle for 8th and a battle for 13. No, just pit lane. stuff. As safety car's gone around Cone House. He must have made a mistake. Semi-Pro is now putting Cone House under a lot of pressure. Corrupted closing in and Salted, that's to be expected. Salted. Salted on the medium compound time. We'll just have a look at the racing incidents. Oh, race director. Right, so 3 seconds for Breno, 3 seconds for Semi-Pro, 5 seconds for Rizzy Rick, 3 seconds for Salted, 2 DNFs. My goodness me. And that's only just after 5 laps. We're not even 1/3 of the race through at the moment. We've set the 2 yellows. Somebody spun out a Scary. Oh, and that's Rizzy. I believe he was sideways then. So Schmidt, 6.8 seconds. That's a massive lead at the moment. As Salted... Oh, sorry. I was going to say Salted up into P2. How the hell did that happen? Corrupted overtakes Salted into P2. Car P4. Harass, who might be back in the session actually. Seems like it's no longer ghosted. 5. Phil P6. He's the first of the medium runners outside of Salted. And Papa G, Reedy, Toddster, Hooter Magic, Pure Gold. Yeah, sorry, Toddster, Hooter Magic, Pure Gold, Conehouse and Semi-Pro. All on fresh mediums. And safety car, he's now putting Salted under attack. Salted runs wide there. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare either, Salted. Both of them losing without a Scary. Just a little bit. Heart and mouth stuff there for the drivers. Seems that everyone else is fairly spread out from each other, all with a couple of second margins. So it seems that this is the only battle going on. As the top 3 are now coming into the pits. Oh dear. It's very easy to do. 5 second penalty for safety car. So, Salted now takes a lead. Harass in P2. As he made 15. Papa G up 16. Corrupted. Now they're coming into the pits now. He must have rejoined the session. Harass. Car no longer ghosted. Tires. So Salted's now out in clean air. He doesn't seem to have any damage on the car. As he runs wide at the second Lesmo, he doesn't need to do this. He really needs to push, but he needs to be clean as well. You'll have Toddster bearing down on him, but Salted will have the fresh softs at the end of the race, so he will be quick. Oh! Epic stuff here at Monza. Seems like we've now got a battle for fifth. 2 drivers and 2 different strategies. I don't think Reedy will put up much of a fight as Toddster locks up. Nice and clean. No contact between the 2 drivers, very respectful. Hilton Magic is now under attack from Pure Gold. This will be for position, I believe. They're on similar strategies. Pure Gold just half a second behind. Very late time. Now got 3 second time penalty. We do have yellow. What's happened? Oh, he just left the session. Okay. I just thought I might have seen yellow flags and I got a bit worried for Carl then. He just left the session. I'm just retired from the session, sorry. So, as Rizzo gets a 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane, and he proceeds to retire from the session. Yeesh. I don't know about doing that, fellas, seeing as the feature race dictates your position for the sprint race. Yes, the top 8 get reversed, but from 9 all the way down to 20, I believe, is the results for the feature race. So he'll be starting from 17, so I don't think he'll be having a very good sprint race, seeing as he's done now. Pure gold, he's still around that half. Ooh, that's Reedy going off the track. Had a Scary. Seen that many, many times through this race. Into Parabolica. He's gained a little bit, but not a lot. Very even pace between these two at the moment. So, how will the strategies come into play? Toddster is the leading car out of these 2 or 3 lap medium tyres, group of medium tyre users. All the people who have started on the mediums, Papa G, Phil, and Salted, at the moment an Arden 1-2, it's not going to stay like that unfortunately. But where does Salted come out in all this when he makes his stop? Does he have a big enough gap? 20, 22, 23, 24 seconds to Toddster as he proceeds to overtake Papa G into the second Lesmo. Gets it done easily. Has he gained enough time? Salted in all this clean air, being able to just string a few laps together. A 15-second margin to his teammate. But the battle for 6 between Pure Gold and Houston Magic still going on. As Phil comes into pit. Onto the soft fire. Okay. He must have been serving a time penalty, I assume. Oh, look at this! Side by side through turn 2, Semi-Pro and Kainos. This is for one single point. He's made a 2-second time penalty. Corner cutting. It's very easy to do around here. So here we go. This is a battle for 4th now. Papa G is fallen back into the clutches of these two. Might just ride on board with Uzi Magic for a little bit. Papa G, he won't put up too much of a fight. Most likely he will be boxing this lap. Down the inside into Parabolica. Gets the job done. Rizzy Rick has left the session. He can start it from 18th. He does indeed come back. Oh, so Salted's in on the softs. 11 lap, 10 laps on the soft. Comes out P6. Where's safety car? Oh, here we go. Salted already locking up into turn 1, into turn 2. Now into Curva Grande. Salted will get the better run. He's on the softer, fresher tyre. You can see that just inching away a little bit. The safety car's got the slipstream. harass a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. Into the chicane, passes me by both drivers. I don't think safety car, unless Salford makes a mistake, I don't think safety car can get him. On the soft tyre, 4 laps fresher. Schmidt gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not good, because I was just about to draw myself to this battle. This is for the lead. It's within a second between these two, Tolster and Schmidt. There's a battle for third as well, and a battle for sixth. What can Schmidt do? He'll have DRS. He has the slipstream. One of the longest runs into turn 1. He's gaining. He's not quite close enough. Oh, by contact! By contact! I cannot believe it! The leaders make contact. Really unnecessary. Oh! And Todster just making sure Schmidt knows he didn't appreciate that. Bjorgold down the inside in the second. Bjorgold has just won the lottery. He's just seen the leaders crash out. So this battle for first place is now between 4 drivers. I believe Schmidt must have damage though. No, he doesn't. He might have a slightly different tinge of green, perhaps. But they're all within a second of each other. All of them. That unnecessary contact has brought about a 4-way battle for first place. We've got yellow flags waving, but nothing on the screen, thought, will there? Oh, did Todster just lose it a bit? Just a little bit. Oh, that explains it. So Bjorgold, he's got it. Does do it, but he leaves himself vulnerable onto the pit straight into turn 1. As I believe Todster will have DRS. I believe, right on board. He does. We'll go back to Heaton as it's fallen away just a little bit there. Right on board with Schmidt. This will be interesting. Todster around the outside into turn 1. Easy as you like. Oh, he's not going to do it again, is he? Oh, there might have been just a little bit of contact. Just a little bit. Still no damage, I think. Doesn't appear to be. But don't discount Hoodoo Magic in this. I think he just might sit back and just watch for a little bit, plan his next move, and let these 3 in front battle. Unigrino has retired from the session though, so he'll be starting P17 in the next race. Wow, what a development. Todster leads only by half a second. They're all half a second away from each other. And there's Crofted in the background battling with Salted. Salted's now come alive on that soft compound tyre. I might... Okay, we're on a straight. We'll have a look at the penalties. Just a quick look. So, Breno, semi-pro. An easy tell. No change in position. I'm keeping an eye out. I know Schmidt has one. And Hoodoo Magic has one as well. As we might see an overtake here. Oh, 3 wide into turn 1. Are you for real? Oh, Schmidt has to pull out. 5-second penalties. He's done. Okay, so he can't fight for first anymore. And a 3 seconds on top of that for corner cutting. So he's done. He can't win this race, but the battle for for first. Now between the 2 drivers here, 3 drivers actually. Hoodoo Magic, Pure Gold, and Todster. Todster has pulled away a little bit because of the battling for third. Seems that Stolted has moved up into 5th place. What can he do with 1 lap to go? So Todster now leading, I believe. do have yellows in Sector 2. What is that for? Doesn't appear to be anything. Pure Gold's now out of DRS range. I think that's it for him as well. I think he'll get second. Unless Booter Magic wants to get involved. No, he's clearly up as well. Oh! Did Totster make a mistake? He had a comfy lead. What on earth? Right. Never mind. I must... Alright. Battle for first, because Schmidt, he's got massive penalties next to his name. Pure Gold around the outside into turn 1. Can he do it? Not quite. Locking up. Probably contact. And Hooter's Magic's just going, oh boy, I'm getting myself involved in this. Into Curva Grande. Side by side with Pure Gold. Very lazy tap. Fastest lap of the race. On the medium tyre. What a lap from him. Alright, into the chicane. Oh, lock up. This is it, people. Oh, and Hooter Magic goes defensive into the first Lesmo. He'll ruin his run though. Not quite, he gets a half decent run out of the first Lesmo. Now onto the straight, the second DRS straight. Hooter Magic has DRS. So does Pure Gold. What does he want to do? Does he want to look up the inside? No, he'll be patient. He'll make his move a parabolica. So it seems that Todster is going to win this race unless there's a penalty I haven't seen. Pure Gold around the outside, can he do it? Not quite. He is going to hang it there though. But Hooter Magic hangs on as Todster will win. Yes? Yes, he does. Todster wins the feature race here at Monza. Oh, wow. Corrupted P2, Pure Gold P3. Just, and I mean just. Hooter Magic P4, Salted P5, Schmidt, after making the contact. Oh, he was there poised potentially for a race win. Then he made the contact with Todster, threw him out of the running. Safety car, fine race from him, P7. We'll just quickly look at the position change. I was going to say 12 places and 16 by Corrupted. Honestly, Corrupted is the most undersung driver in this league. He just has this boring ass race where he does nothing. He's just clean and boring and good. He's made up 16 places without me bloody noticing. Safety car at 12. A fine race from Papa G as well, from last to 13th after getting DSQ'd in one-shot qualifying. Dermy won't be happy with his race, neither will Alcatraz. And he's trying to celebrate it in an Alcatraz-like style. Oh, I'm getting a puncture with a very good name there. Wow. So, that race went from an awesome race. There was a battle for first, battle for third, there was a battle for 6th or 5th happening at the same time, and then the contact happened. The contact happened and it turned it into a 4-way fight for first. Wow. Monza has delivered, as it always does. It's always a good race here at Monza. Oh, wow. So after all the drama and after all the chaos, Todster wins here at Monza. Corrupted. Wow. What a drive. P18 to P2. Fantastic. Pure Gold P3. Hooter Magic P4. Salted P5. Schmidt P6. Safety car P7. Another good drive. P19 to P7 up 12 places. Semi-Pro P8. Lazy car P9. And Phil MC will round out the top 10. Wow. What a race. And we still got another one to go through. The sprint race. Oh, nice, clear, dry weather. Good for racing. Waiting on the drivers just to make final adjustments. Whew. So with the sprint race, there's no need for a pit stop. So this is all about racing, about the racecraft and the skill of the driver. There's no strategy involved in this. It's just pure hard racing. As we will now start the formation lap for the sprint race here at Monza. So semi-pro, after finishing 8th, will start on pole position. Safety car will start alongside in P2. Schmidt, after having, let's be honest, a shocker of a race, he was poised for a good finish and then he blew it at turn 1, having contact with Todster. Salter P4, Hutamagic P5, Purego P6, Corrupted P7 after a superb job. I can't give enough credit to that man, an absolutely great. Oh my goodness me! Who's that? Who crashed? Oh, for crying out loud, you two. Who is it? That's from Unigrenna. Goodness me. Anyway. Yes, so fantastic drive from Corrupted. Massive hand to him. And also, very lucky for Tolsa that the contact wasn't any worse for him. He will start P8 with all the work to do to try and recover and get back into first place. Very Lazy Tail will start P9, Phil will start P10, Trainhouse P11, Reedy P12, Papa G P15, Alcatraz P14, Dermy, he will need a very, very good recovery. He wouldn't be too happy with that result, considering he is 7th in the points. He'll start P15. Harass on his debut, the wildcard entry, will start P16. Unigrenna P17. Rizzy Rick P18. Consultations P19. And Breno will round out the grid. He might not be here. I don't think Demi is either. Those two left the session, didn't they? They did. Oh. So, with the reverse grid, how much more drama are we going to have here into turn 1? Will it be absolute chaos? Or will everyone give each other a good amount of room and get on with business? 11 laps here at Monza. As the drivers are now coming up to their grid slots, as we are about to get underway once again. Here we go. 4 lights, 5 lights. Oh, and a jump start from Schmidt. Oh, dearie me. This has been a very poor race for Schmidt. Into turn 1 we go. Oh my goodness me! Who's that? Someone went sideways into the wall there. Oh my goodness. Lead up a position strategy. Was it very lazy to down 8 places? Oh, and we got a brilliant battle here already. Ooh. Oh, no! Semi-pro. Gone. Not quite retired, but he is definitely not scoring points here in the sprint race. Turned around, I believe that was Salted. He turned him round. Stewards are definitely going to have a look into this. This hasn't been very clean racing at the moment by these guys. A little bit disappointing. Good to watch, but genuine race fans wants to see clean racing. This isn't NASCAR, this is Formula racing. Oh, the drivers run wide through Ascari, trying to make sure their car doesn't spin. Schmidt, he has to pay through a penalty for that jump start. He would be absolutely furious with himself. He's not sitting at this lap though. Getting interested. He might go a few laps and try and go onto the softs, perhaps. As safety car, provisionally, is leading this race. Salted in behind, in the draft. Not going to overtake him here. Nowhere near close enough for safety car. Ooh. Don't spin him round. I believe that was Salted had turned around. Semi-pro there. At the second chicane. It's out the track, gets a 5-second penalty. It seems that we've had a massive incident, and we have. Seems Reedy's gone off. So safety car still leads. Salted. Oh, it must have been Papa G. He must have had a crash. So, provisionally, safety car leads. Salted in P2. Right up his gearbox, so he might have a look around the outside into Ascari. Can't quite get it done. Safety car late on the brakes, as he should be. And all these nice little battles going on right now. Everyone's scrambling for position. No strategy, no nothing. This is about raw pace. Papa Jim's left the session. That's very unfortunate for him. Look at this. Battle for first. Schmidt still has to take a drive-through penalty. Oh, that's right. You won't have to check the prize either. No, you can't put along and go into the softs. Salted. Trying to look around the outside. We'll have the inside into turn 2. Doesn't mean you get the job done though, as safety car gets a better run. Nice battle. Into Curva Grande. Pure Gold. Isn't quite close enough to Corrupted. Todd's up P6. Conehouse up 4 places, a good start from him. An even better one from Rizzy Rick from 18th to 9th. Just 1 place out of the points, but, excuse me, 3.5 seconds behind 8th. Got a lot of time to make up. As it seems Salted has got the job done. Into Ascari. Salted has outbraked himself though. Now do you think Salted should keep the position there? He didn't properly take that turn, he did cut it. I mean, if I was him, I would have given up the position back to safety car. I've done that once or twice at the Sky. I've always done that. I always feel you have to get the overtake done on the track, not off it. That's probably just me though. Salted trying to break the slipstream. Safety car, he's going to have a look down the inside into turn 1. Oh, I think that might have been a corner cut. Oh, Salted just parking the car on the racing line. Very good driving from Salted. Gets a 5-second penalty speed in the pit lane. What can he do here into the second chicane? Pure Gold has invited himself to this battle as Salted goes wide at the chicane. Oh, and safety car gets a very poor run because of it. Loses the position. Pure Gold up into P2. And now Tolson's getting involved. And Conehouse is getting involved. Pretty much the top 7. They're all in this. It's all line of stone stuff. Pure Gold, he'll have DRS. He'll have the slipstream on the next straight as well. As Rizzy Rick, he's now into the points. Recovering 10 places, a superb start. Now onto the back straightaway. Coming towards Parabolica, turn 11. None of these guys are close enough to get any sort of overtake done. But perhaps Pure Gold might fancy himself into turn 1. Pure Gold has got a mega run coming out of Parabolica. Salted trying his absolute hardest to break the slipstream. He might have to go defensive. No, he doesn't. Safety car, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Oh dear. He doesn't need that right now, not in a battle like this. Right on board the safety car. Corrupted 3-second time penalty there. Oh! Almost losing the back end. Almost. Corrupted and Toxa, they're now really in this battle. Cone House has fallen off, as well as Uta Magic. Safety car. He's still within DRS range, but only just. Pure Gold. Insulted. Pulling away ever so slightly. Now half the race to go. We do have yellow flags. Oh! Oh no! Oh! No! Oh no! Both of them! At Ascari! So easy to do, especially in these F2 cars. Narrower tyres, lesser downforce. Just easier to do. Okay. So with half the race to go, Salted has now got a 1.5 second margin to safety car, who does indeed have a 2-second time penalty. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Pure Gold and Corrupted. Oh. Hopefully these two can catch up to Salted. It appears that they are ever so slightly. Pure Gold 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. He might retire the car. I mean, he's not going to score any points on his 16th. Side, he's going to have a look outside. Easily done. Nothing that safety car can do about it, really. Hello, Banana Cake Pie. What are you doing here? Oh, he proceeds to leave. There you go. So, Toddson now into P2. But that might not stay like that. Safety car will have DRS. And get the move done. He has a slipstream, he has the DRS. He's gonna have a look, I think. He looks, but he doesn't commit to it. As Harass gets disqualified from the session. Too many penalties. So, seems that Salted is now walking away with this. Built up a 2-second margin already. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully folks can claw back a lot of time here with just 5 laps to go. The safety car P3, Hooter Magic P4, 1 second behind the battle for second. Conehouse P5. Rizzy Rick up 12 places, a superb race from him thus far. He's in P6. Very late to have P7. Corrupted after spinning out, and Ascari is now in P8, the last of the point scoring positions. Might just have a quick look further back in the field. We seem to have a battle for 10th place between Unit Grino and False Equation. False Equation has DRS. We might have a look here at Ascari. Got a run, he's got momentum. Not quite close enough though. That's definitely a corner cut. Oh! Yeah. Ascari is just one of those massive hazards in F1 2019. It's a bit like the S's at Suzuka. As soon as you touch any of the inside curve, especially in these things, you're definitely going to lose it. Very difficult to recover. As Rizzy Rick is now well behind Conehouse, right up his gearbox. He might have a look into the chicane. Conehouse might defend. Not white. Rizzy Rick has a look, but he doesn't get a good enough run. Will he have a look here into the Lesmos? Down the inside. Konas gives him room. Oh, there was contact, definite contact. Doesn't appear to be any end play damage though. Not from this view anyway. Might be an external view. When the game gives me one. Down the inside into Ascari. Still can't get the job done. Conehouse very confident on the brakes. Down onto the back straight into Parabolica. Rizzy Rick around the outside. Pure Gold gets a 5-second time penalty to rub it in. More salt in the wound. And around the outside, and he gets it done. Very good move. Neither of them get DRS. So it's just it's going to be a side-by-side drag race. Into turn 1, and Conehouse gets the position back. Wow. We'll have a look up the field. A safety car. He hasn't lost ground to Todster. He's still there at that half-second margin. Still battling for the final podium position with 3 laps to go. It seems that Todster can't quite catch up to Salted. It's still around that 2-second margin. We'll have a look back to the battle for 6. Rizzy Rick and Conehouse. It's been very clean between these two. Very good to see. Through the second Lesmo. Onto the second DRS straight. And we have yellow flags in Sector 2. Unit Grino. Oh, he's lost his front wing. Spun out, I believe. There may have been contact. There's his wing up against the wall. We'll go back to the battle. Rizzy Rick is now right up the gearbox of Conehouse. Conehouse swerving. Conehouse lets him through. Gets a very good run out of Parabolic, but he'll sit in the slipstream. About to try the 5-second penalty for corner cutting. Oh, that's a very smart play by Conehouse. Got in behind him at the DRS detection zone. Gets DRS on the slipstream. An easy move back. Oh my no! No! Todster! Loses second place, spinning out. At the chicane, at the first chicane. He's now down into 7th place from 2nd. Which promotes safety car into P2. Rizzy Rick. So there appears to be only one battle now in the points, and that's for 4th place between Conehouse and Rizzy Rick. They've been going at it for a while now. It's been a very good race between these two. Rizzy Rick, he's found opportunities, but he hasn't he hasn't completed it. He's only just gone past, and Conehouse gets DRS, and he gets by again. Safety car 3-second time penalty. I completely forgot safety car has those. Unit Grino retires in the session. As Todster gets a 3-second time penalty to rub it in. And what happened to Conehouse? Runs wide of Ascari, or did Rizzy Rick push him off? I wasn't paying attention because there's a lot of time penalties appearing on my screen right now. Coming into Parabolica, Conehouse will have DRS. He has a lot more work to do though. I don't think he can get it done. He might have to sit in behind him for the last lap and just wait until Parabolica perhaps. Or is he going to send it? No, he's not. He's going to think about, he's going to plan this lap through. Excuse me. He's going to plan the lap through. Hopefully he'll try and get him at Parabolica perhaps. And maybe even into the second DRS lane. Into the second chicane. Do we have yellow flags ahead? They've now been cleared. Rizzy Rick getting a good run through the Lesmos at the moment. I think. Oh, and Todster runs wide again. Oh, is that him into the wall? Oh, I better watch it. Oh, he's very, very good there from Schmidt. It's very good. Oh, no contact, but very, very good awareness there from Toddster. From both drivers, really. Make sure they didn't run into each other. Car getting lapped. So, we'll draw our attention to first place. Led from pretty much start to finish. Salted wins the sprint race. And safety car. I made sure to say nothing about... Oh, well, there we go. He'll get third. He'll be happy with that. He'll get third. He'll be happy with that. Who'd imagine we'll get P2 because of the penalties? Safety car P3. I made sure not to mention anything about him. He's complaining to me all week about the commentator curse crap. He now finishes third, so he can be very, very happy with that. Conehouse P4, Rizzy Rick P5, Cropter P6, Very Lazy Tail P7, Schmidt P8. After jumping the start and getting a drive-through penalty, he finishes 8th and gets a point. Good recovery drive there from Schmidt. Phil P9, False Equations P10, Toddster. Oh dear. Having second place relatively comfortably in his hands. He'll get P11, Reedy P12, Semi-Pro P13, Pure Gold P14, and Alcatraz P15. And that will round out all the finishes of this race, I believe. Munich Renault, Papa G. Dermy and Breno didn't compete, and Harass got DSQ'd for corner cutting. While our man of the moment, safety car, gets a damn podium. How on earth did he do that? So, another good race here at Monza. Another brilliant race in the Formula 2 Championship. Your top 3 for the sprint race. Wow. Oh. So with the sprint race done, these are the results. With Salted P1, Cruiser Magic P2, Safety Car P3, Conehouse P4, 5th Rizzy Rick, Cropter P6, Lazy Tail P7, and Schmidt P8, rounding out the points. Oh, what a race weekend. There was battles, there was chaos, everything that you expect to see here at Monza. It's just one of those perfect racetracks. It's just designed naturally to give fantastic racing. And it always does, in real life and in the virtual world. Oh, so much going on, so much. So, with that said and done, that's it for this week here in DRS. Next week, it's the next round of the Green League Championship, and we go to the United States of America, Circuit of the Americas, a track literally made out of corrugated iron. The amount of bumps on that track, you would almost mistaken it for a rally circuit. But anyway, I've been the Smeg. It's been a pleasure commentating this race. And I'll see you next week in the United States.